Look, be honest with me for a second. Have you ever spent days, literally days, agonizing over the perfect script and thumbnail, only to finally hit publish and get fewer views than a video of paint drying? Yeah, it's totally soul-crushing. But if that exact scenario is happening to you right now, you are definitely not alone. The thing is, the landscape of content creation is shifting incredibly fast, and we're discovering that you simply don't have to do every single grueling step manually anymore. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into what is honestly a complete game changer for digital creators. We are going to explore Claude AI and exactly how it can act as your tireless, behind-the-scenes assistant. We'll look at how to automate your research, scripting, SEO, and even your long-term planning. And honestly, the most exciting part? This entire system works even if you're starting with absolutely zero subscribers.
Okay, here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll start with the creator's AI secret, move into ideas and scripting context, then maximize audience retention. After that, we'll hit packaging, so titles and thumbnails, then SEO and feedback loops, and finally, wrap up with how to keep your creator personality intact.
All right, Section 1, the creator's AI secret.
Before you even think about opening a chat window, we really need to get why so many people get those super robotic, cringy results when they try using AI. There's a stark contrast here. Amateurs, they just type, write a YouTube script, and they get exactly what you'd expect. Generic, boring, garbage. But the creators who are actually growing their channels incredibly fast, they do things way differently. They provide detailed context, highly specific goals, and crystal clear instructions. It's a simple rule. The quality of your prompt literally dictates the quality of your output.
Moving right along, Section 2, ideas and scripting context.
This is the inception phase, right? This is where we stop blindly chasing random trends and actually build a strategy. You got to think of Claude like a brilliant new employee on their very first day. If you just ask for random ideas, they're going to guess. Instead, give it a job. Tell it to act like a YouTube strategist. You tell Claude your exact niche, describe your target audience, and state your channel's goal. Then, and only then, you ask for ideas that have strong search intent, emotional hooks, and real click potential.
Now, once you've nailed down that perfect topic, you have to feed it the right ingredients. Deep context is everything here. Tell Claude your desired video length, the exact tone you want, and the overall structure. Make sure you explicitly ask for a punchy 10-second hook, practical examples, and pattern interrupts every single minute. Actually, speaking of pattern interrupts, you could even prompt Claude to remind you to change your visuals every 3 seconds, using maximum images and realistic photography to really keep the viewer's eyes glued to the screen. Top it all off with a clear call to action, and suddenly, giving the AI all this upfront info makes your script feel incredibly natural and engaging.
Section 3, maximizing audience retention.
Getting that script out is just half the battle. The biggest reason videos tank isn't the algorithm. It's just that people get bored and click away. So to fix this, before you even hit record, ask Claude to proactively identify the boring sections in your draft so you can tighten up the pacing. Have it spot weak transitions and completely rewrite them for you. And this is absolutely crucial. If the energy dips in the middle, tell Claude to add curiosity gaps. These are little open loops that tease upcoming information, basically forcing your viewers to stick around to the very end.
Section 4, packaging, titles, and thumbnails. 20. Okay, that is the magic number. You could literally shoot a cinematic masterpiece, but it absolutely will not matter if nobody clicks on it. So never, ever settle for the first title Claude spits out. Ask it to generate 20 different options that mix curiosity, numbers, keywords, and emotional triggers. Quick warning though, tell it strictly not to be misleading. We want clicks for sure, but we definitely don't want an angry mob in the comment section. Manually pick the best, most honest option out of those 20.
Next up is the thumbnail. Now, Claude can't design the actual image file for you just yet, but you can definitely prompt it for high-converting concepts. Ask for ideas that use really simple text. We're talking a maximum of 4 words here. Get suggestions for specific facial expressions, high-contrast colors, and really clean visual layouts. A simple, clean thumbnail paired with a killer title is going to outperform a cluttered, messy design every single time.
Section 5, SEO and feedback loops. Let's talk post-production mechanics. A lot of creators get super lazy here because, let's be real, SEO is kind of tedious. Don't fall into that trap. Let Claude do the heavy lifting for you. Have it write perfectly optimized descriptions, generate your keyword-rich chapters, and pull together relevant tags and hashtags. This ensures YouTube's algorithm actually understands what you're making, which boosts your search visibility without you having to spend hours agonizing over keywords.
But right here, this workflow is literally a superpower.
Every time you upload something and it gets a little traction, go copy your comment section and paste it straight back into Claude. Tell the AI to analyze those comments to find common questions or repeated problems your viewers are bringing up. Guys, your audience is literally handing you a list of what they want to watch next. Turning that viewer feedback into your next piece of content is honestly one of the smartest, most data-driven growth strategies you can possibly use.
And you can actually take that exact data and scale it into a full-blown monthly plan. Just ask Claude to map out 30 days of content based entirely on your niche and that fresh viewer feedback. Have it set up upload dates, target keywords, thumbnail concepts, and your calls to action. Having a complete plan mapped out in advance makes staying consistent a breeze. And consistency, that is the absolute biggest driver of long-term channel growth.
Finally, Section 6. Keep your creator personality.
If you take absolutely nothing else away from today, please remember this. Use AI as an assistant, not as the creator. Do not let Claude replace your personality. AI is brilliant at organizing information, fixing pacing, and brainstorming strategy, but you absolutely must inject your own personal stories, your unique opinions, and your real-world experiences. Your human perspective is the exact reason people will actually hit subscribe and come back for more.
So let's quickly recap this crucial 5-step workflow. 1. Use Claude to research and generate highly targeted ideas. 2. Draft a script with a killer hook and tight structure. 3. Polish that script to maximize retention before you record. 4. Generate multiple titles and clean thumbnail concepts. And 5. Output your SEO metadata, publish, and feed those comments right back into the system for your next big hit.
If you repeat this process consistently, I promise, you're going to spend way less time staring blankly at a screen, struggling with ideas, and a lot more time actually making things people want to watch. Claude isn't some magic overnight success button, but it will absolutely help you work faster, think better, and give you back the time to focus on what you actually love doing.
Which leaves us with just one big question. What will your first AI-assisted video be about? The entire blueprint is right in your hands. Open up Claude, give it some amazing context, and go build something incredible. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.